Now then friends, the Teesside Simmer here, and I am back with my latest video to YouTube, and today it's a bit of a special one. Now today I would like to share with you a trip that I took recently with Mrs. Teesside Simmer from Manchester to the German capital of Berlin and back again. I'm going to be doing it all in flight sim and telling you what we got up to while we were over there. Please, before the video gets started, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Right, then we will get into it. Here we are on the ground in Manchester, Terminal 2 in a Ryanair Boeing 737 MAX. Now we started here on the gate. It is early morning, trying to replicate the flight as best I can, that real world one that we took not so long ago. Now I've let the on-board AI pilot do a lot of the starting up, and we are about to get pushed off from the gate and make our way towards the runway. Now, in case you're wondering why we took this trip over to Berlin, it was something of a little weekend away, a little escape for the two of us, and we had tickets booked to go and see one of Mrs. Teesside Simmer's favourite pop groups, the Blink 182. But we'll get into that a little bit more a little bit later on. Now we've got clearance to push back, we shall get moving. Now I'll show you my lovely editing skills when I show you this in the edit. Now this is a Flight Radar 24 sort of screen grab of the flight we took. You can see it's taken off out of Manchester over the North Sea, over the Netherlands and into northern Germany. This is the real life flight we took, and this flight sim flight will be doing the best it can to replicate it into Brandenburg Airport in Berlin. Right then, mofos, we are cleared for takeoff. Runway 23. Right, I think. I could be wrong. Might be wrong, probably I'm wrong, doesn't really matter. But we'll be taking off into this gorgeous looking northwest England sunrise. Any minute now. Total flight time to Berlin, 1.5 hours. So here we go. Textbook takeoff then, just like that we are airborne out of Manchester. Gear up, throttle back a little bit, autopilot on, set auto throttle, nav on, vehicle speed. Tell you what, I know what I'm doing here, don't I? This is seamless. Right, you lot, sit back, relax, and I'll see you in southern Berlin, Brandenburg Airport in about an hour and a half. Here we are then, friends, just over 1,000 feet above the German capital, south of the city of Berlin, approaching runway something left, Brandenburg Airport, knocking off the autopilot, taking a bit of control over this and bringing it in nicely, hopefully. Probably going in a little bit faster than I would like. Pappy lights show are a bit high, rather that than too low. Might be a classic Ryanair landing where we smash the landing gear to pieces. Looks alright this, oh, smooth. But the landing, get the reverse thrusters on, only one's decided to work. Never mind. And there we go, on the ground in Berlin. In a much smoother landing than the one we experienced in real life, let me tell you. In fact, let me show you, because this is a video that Mrs. Teesside Simmer recorded of our landing into Brandenburg Airport on board Ryanair. Now, Mrs. Teesside Simmer nearly lost her mobile phone upon the landing and had the cheek to say that it was reminiscent of a Teesside Simmer landing. Unbelievable. With that then, it was time to begin our weekend away. We saw some brilliant sights, we ate some wonderful food, and we even got the chance to see some climate activists in action when Just Stop Oil decided to spray paint the Brandenburg Gate. Before long though, it was time to head to the Mercedes Benz Arena for the rock show with Blink 182. Now they were superb, we spent the night and got pissed as a fad. However, the following day it was time to be heading home back to Manchester, and this is the route we took. We flew on an EasyJet A319, heading initially west out of Germany, however turning back east and back towards the North Sea and eventually the United Kingdom, taking a southern route towards Manchester due to some weather over the sort of eastern side of the UK. Now here is our Airbus A319 in an EasyJet livery, just taking off from Brandenburg Airport in Berlin, saying goodbye to a beautiful city and a brilliant weekend. And there we go then, airborne out of Berlin. To a fantastic weekend. You can see from our flight plan just in front of us there that we will be taking a similar route to the one I showed you on Flight Radar 24. I've got autopilot on and we will soon be turning right and heading back east. Flight time of about an hour and 45 minutes, a bit longer than the way out. So I will see you all in Manchester. And just like that, after just over 36 hours in Germany, we are back 1,000 feet above Manchester, approaching runway 27 left, I'm not sure. Now we've got a bit of weather, having to fight it in towards the runway. Seems a bit of a clear night, but the wind must be up. Landing gear's down. See the pap lights off in the distance. We're probably a little bit low according to them. We've had to use, I think it was an RNAV approach because the ILS for the runway was ridiculous. He wanted us to fly over it and then 20 miles east, fly back 20 miles west. It was just silly. If anyone knows how to correct that in the flight simulator menu when you set up your flight, then please leave a comment below and let me know how to fix that, so I can get an ILS approach into Manchester that isn't outrageous. Still a bit low according to the poppy lights. Probably a bit slow now, to be honest. Over the threshold. Really high angle of attack. Pitching really high. Probably are too slow for this landing, to be honest. We are going to slam. Yeah, we did a bit. Sorry everyone, slammed the ground a little bit there. Reverse thrust on, braking. Eventually put the front landing gear down. But there we are, Manchester to Berlin and back in about 36 hours. Mirroring a little getaway I had with Mrs. Teesside Simmer. Thank you very much for watching everyone. I do appreciate your viewership. If you have enjoyed it, then please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, get notified when content is added, which will hopefully be in the coming couple of days or weeks. Thanks again, and I'll see you on the next one.